What's up guys, it's Chris Sargent from ChrisSargentFitness. Today I'm going to address a question I get a little bit in the gym, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have been wondering, is how often should I train? I hear a lot of people train once, twice, maybe even more times a day. They want to know how often they should train a week, how often they should train each day, what they should be doing with their muscle groups, and a lot of people ask me about what I'm doing, so I'm going to address that with you guys. First of all, if you want to train once or twice a day, it doesn't really matter. What you need to take into consideration is timing of those training. If you want to train at the start of the day, at the end of the day, that's fine. You've got plenty of time to recover in between. But don't go for 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours at night. You will wear down yourself, and you'll find yourself actually degenerating your muscles more than you will actually build them up. The benefit of doing 2 times a day is that you can cover 2 muscle groups. You can do your cardio in the morning and muscle training at night, weight training at night. It's totally up to you. Doing it once a day, you might be able to go for a longer session, get a bigger workout in, depending on what you want to do, or combine your cardio and resistance training together. If you're going to do 2 a day though, what I would suggest is trying to keep them for 40 to 45 minutes, and the benefit from that is that your testosterone levels, which do metabolise the fat and keep your fat burning off your body and build the muscle in your body, so the 2 things you're looking for when you're at the gym, that will generally, your testosterone levels will drop rapidly after about 40 to 45 minutes of your gym session. Okay, so your weight training, 45 minutes is when you're going to really get the best out of your workout. After that, it starts to slow down a little bit. So if you do 2 hour-and-a-half sessions a day, you're not going to be getting a lot you're going to waste a lot of your energy. If you stick to 2 40-minute exercises a day, you're getting a lot from the first one, a lot from the second. You want to keep your fats high throughout the day. Have your fats in between meals, for lunch in between these 2 sessions, to get those testosterone levels back up. It'll give it a chance to recover, and by your night session you'll be ready to go again and give a good hard session and get some growth and some fat burn in that second session of the day. What I tend to do is, throughout my bulk, because I was eating so much food and I had so much energy and I was replenishing my stores so quickly, I found my muscles recovering a lot quicker than they do at the moment. So I was training. I got up early, I did about a 7 o'clock session every morning. I trained fasted and then ate huge afterwards, ate plenty of fats throughout the day, plenty of carbs, replenished my stores, and then trained again late at night about 8 o'clock. So I was having about 12 hours in between each session. In terms of how often you should train a week, I personally like to read my own body, how it feels. A lot of people think they need to train 7 days a week, or they have to do their certain split in a certain way. That's good to have a split, and whatever works for you is great, but read your body. If you're really starting to get fatigued, if I'm lifting heavy all week and I'm hitting PRs, PBs, and then by, say, Sunday I have a lackluster session and I'm really struggling to lift weight, I will then have a rest day. I know that I need that rest day. I may even up my carbs and up my proteins as well, just to make up for the fact I'm not training, and I'll come back stronger than ever the next day. So listen to your body, guys. Really take that rest day if you need it. Don't overwork yourself, because you're actually doing more damage, taking more steps back than you are forward if you don't listen to your body. So my tips would be, train once or twice a day, whatever your preferences are, but keep those if you're training twice a day, keep them short. If you're going to train 5 to 7 days a week, try and fit in a rest day in there somewhere. Don't go consecutively for a month straight. You will wear yourself out, fatigue, and you'll actually end up losing strength, and your muscles will have a lot of wear and tear. You're obviously more susceptible to injury too. So that's what I do. There's my tips for you guys on how often you should train. Stick to your splits, whatever you like training, do it that way, but just be mindful about your body, listen to it, and don't overtrain too much. You can train as much as you like, twice a day, but really keep them to short sessions. So that's my tips for you guys. Go out there and train hard. I'll see you guys soon.